Good Sunday morning, YouTube. As you can see, the garden is pretty much done. I picked the peas and shelled them and blanched them and froze them, and we ate some. And now all this has got to come out. We've had some corn, plenty of tomatoes. I pulled out a bunch of the winter squash. I've got enough winter squash to last us for the next 4 or 5 years. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I'm just letting what's there stay to see what they'll do. I'm not going to give them any more TLC. If they make a squash, fine. If they don't, they'll be pulled up and thrown out there to be picked up. Sweet potatoes are doing great over there. I dug up some to see, just a handful to see how big they were, and I had some 5-6 inches long, so by the last of August, I would say the last of August, they'll be ready to take out. And some of those satsumas are getting so heavy on those lower limbs that dragged them to the ground already. Well, the biddies aren't biddies anymore, they're pullets. And they got a change of housing, since there are more of them than there is of the hens. And I damaged my foot, and something's gone haywire with my hip. I had, as you can see, I have a little fence up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here, but I had pretty much the whole backyard fenced in and was letting these old girls right here out every day. And they were devouring insects like crazy. And as long as I'm home, they stay in the backyard, no problem. Because there's parts over here that doesn't have fencing, as you can see. And they managed to get through those little holes over there around those trees. And I thought for sure I had lost my hens. When I call them, they usually come running, because I have treats normally when I call them. They come running. Well, I called and called and called, and they didn't come. And I'll put their shade cloth down. And I thought, well, something got them, somebody took them, or they left home. But later on, close to roost time, they come wandering in. And I said, okay, that cost you your freedom until I can get another roll of wire. I'm telling you, I don't know how it is in your area, but here it is so hard to find. I got these little pieces of wire over there, which wouldn't be enough. We already have the post. We just need some wire to finish fencing in this whole backyard, because I plan to let these free range as well when they get a little bigger, so a hawk can't pick them up and carry them off. And they're enjoying their new space. I got roost poles in there for them, and which the old hens used. So I was pretty sure last night that they would be on the roosts. I come out here after dark with a flashlight, and they were all roosting on the ground over here where they could see the street light. Chickens are the dumbest birds on the earth, I think. Anyway, I'll be moving their tractor around as I was before. I don't know if I broke my foot or what. It's just really messed up. I dropped a heavy instrument on it, and the pointy end went right into my foot. And it's very sore. But I will be moving them so they can have grazing and scratch for bugs and stuff. I want to get them up here close to the garden, so when I start pulling all this stuff out, they can eat all the bugs and scratch up all the larvae, and for the vine borer moths and stuff like that, because I know there are some larvae. I pulled out some vines that had been infected with the vine borer larvae. Fed the larvae to the chickens. These here are looking pretty pathetic. They don't really have anything on them. I'll probably pull them out and I'll do away with them when I do away with the corn and the tomatoes. And the only thing left is the peppers and the sweet potatoes. It is so easy to get a sweet potato to grow. I don't know why everybody that likes them don't grow them, because my son, here's my little temporary gate here. I'm going to actually put up a real gate when I can get one. My son takes the weed eater and weed eats off the runners so the sweet potatoes don't take over the whole side yard over there. And I can take those runners, stick them in some soil like I did these here, and give them some water, and they'll just keep growing. They'll put down roots and make sweet potatoes in those bags. Still got plenty of sweet peppers. I didn't plant any hot peppers this year. I didn't need any. I still got pickled peppers I had years worth of pickled peppers. And Danny has stopped trying to kill the fig tree. I'm going to take a piece of that's got a root on it and put it back there with a purple fig that my friend gave me. It's doing really well. And I took a piece of it and I'll put it in a 5-gallon bucket. So hopefully I'll have several fig trees. I like figs. He doesn't care for them, but I in a situation where he had to have something to eat, I bet he would eat them. And the little wild native, they call, plum trees that I set out, they were bare roots. They have grown fantastically, growing like crazy. I haven't fertilized them or anything. I just put them in and let them go. I'll probably fertilize them not too long off. See how that sweet potato vine goes? My neighbor on the other side, it has crept through the fence. And I need to tell them that they can, cut it off, do whatever they need to do with it so it doesn't overrun their shed and what have you. But any of it that runs over and puts down roots, they can actually get sweet potatoes off from, and they're welcome to them. I haven't talked to them about it. I need to. I did offer them some eggs, and he said his wife don't eat yard eggs. There's a lot of people that thinks if you get them out of your own backyard, they're not as good as what you buy in the store, but I surely would have to differ with them. Well, this is a short video, and hope everybody's having a great Sunday morning. And stay safe and God bless.